Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a fun explore with RJ. Just happened to notice right in the backyard of my job, funny enough, hidden in plain sight for 2 years, is actually a historical, watched over, but abandoned mansion, along with some other cool remains, and we're going to go check those out today. So let's go ahead and start our journey. Alright guys, so right now we're just coming along the walking path. Right over here is where there's a private residence back here. And then there's this kind of field, and there's a house back there, which I think is actually somebody's house. Okay, so if we would walk straight down into that like dark, scary, creepy looking area, that's where all the structures are. Yes, Bigfoot is probably down there. But over to our right here is actually
could be Littlefoot,
mansion.
you never know.
And we're going to stop and check this out first, and then once we do that, we'll find our way back here and go down and see those structures.
Maybe Sasquatch from Saskatchewan.
So this is a locked up mansion, abandoned, but I believe, if I had to guess, there is most likely cameras guarding it. I heard rumor that you can actually tour this. I don't know if it's true or not. There is a sign in the front of it, so we're going to check that out and see what it says. And once we come down this path, I'll show you what the steps look like from down there. Check this place out, guys. Looks like this may have at one point been a fountain, I would assume. Okay, so you can see the sign is right here. Historical feature, Johnston Mansion, no trespassing. As far as tours, don't know exactly how that would play out. Check out that little tiny light right there. That is a very, very small light. Oh yeah, there are cameras up top, you can see.
This looks fairly new or modern right here, but this is so this brick looks like the first one is brick. Colors are black, green. It's surround tile. Wow. You just don't build it like this anymore.
This is a very, very large house. Of course, you know, being a mansion, I wouldn't expect any different, honestly. Let's see if we can possibly peek inside. Wouldn't it be awesome to live in something like this? It's also just kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, which is definitely nice. At first glance, you would initially think this would be like a garage from a distance. It looks like garage bays, but looks like it's just more doors to something else. Looks like something actually happened.
There's internal cameras inside as well.
Here.
So.
Okay, so that door goes to what looks like a little shed. There's not a whole lot of anything in there. Oh, there's some McGuire's in there and some automotive stuff. You guys see we have the same sign here that was in the back as well. So it is hard to see in there, but looks like there's some wood up against that back wall. There's also a bucket on the floor right there. Looks like they may have been actually working on the inside of this structure. So again, guys, as you can see, this structure is guarded by cameras. We have a camera right up there above our heads. So checking out something like this, you definitely want to be respectful, and you don't want to give anybody any reason for alarm that you're going to be doing anything where police are going to be called on you. So just keep that in mind if you do choose to come here, and you know, be respectful. This isn't your property. This is somebody else's property, and it's being maintained. But at least we're able to be here and see it. And from the first day when I scouted it out, nobody had any issues, and nobody's already having any issues currently. I would imagine somebody would already be here. The police station's only right down the road anyhow, so pretty sure they don't have any problem with us walking around and filming. Now you guys can see just how big this place is with RJ standing right there. When they say mansion, this thing's a mansion. Have that barricaded where you can't see inside.
I guess here's another thing. Another shout out to JP Videos.
Wow, check out the inside.
Videos,
that's a cool looking sink.
When we went through the tunnel,
please stay on the path.
We thought
that's weird how all that wiring is.
One of his flashlights.
And there, look at all the. You can see all the wiring.
He actually switched it from one bag to another. And the next time I went back to the tunnel, I spent a good bit of time searching for it. I wanted to find it. I wanted to find it and get it back.
Sitting in there.
When he realized that he put it in another bag.
You guys can see there's also cameras on the inside.
I spent all that time looking for it.
Wow.
So last time I was up, when we did the live stream up here, up in his area, he actually gave me this one, the Through Night T1. So. It's a nice little compact flashlight, and really bright, but here we can test it to see what we can see down below there in the doorway.
There's a basement down there.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like there's other doors down there.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can't really see it in the camera, but I got too much glare on the screen. But yeah, there's some cool looking stuff down there. So yeah, shout out to JP Videos and a big thank you for that. That's the best flashlight I now own. So I was really happy with it. And the generosity of this.
It looks like right here would have been a entry or exit point for the basement. I wouldn't know who actually guessed that this had a basement, but it does. So there's a lot more rooms actually downstairs.
Definitely admire that.
Oh wow. Let me see if I can. There we go. Look at that. That looks like a roof here. That's cool. Okay, so we were able to find out what that was. That's pretty neat. Hey, there's a hole on the other side right there where you can look down into what's there. There's kind of like a door behind a door right here, so this is a little bit hard to see through, but there's actually a lot of other windows and doors piled up against the wall in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can see that on camera, I don't think. There you go. Maybe you'll be able to see from here. Yeah, a whole bunch of doors, windows, things like that inside. This is definitely a very beautiful mansion, I gotta say. And I love how they're actually keeping up with it and maintaining it. I'm gonna turn you guys around and let you see this this other staircase that's right here.
Have it blocked off with the fence.
So what do you think of this place so far?
I think it's pretty cool. I like it. I love this. This would probably be my favorite spot right here.
Oh yeah.
You know, a nice day, just open up the doors and relax and enjoy the weather, and I think that would be my favorite spot right there.
I'm just really happy with how they're maintaining it.
Yeah, it looks like they're in the midst of restoring it.
Oh, there's a door up there.
Oh yeah, two of them.
Oh yeah, well that's like two.
Windows up top here. They're actually the size of doors. They did that a lot in the older homes. They had the bigger windows that were like door size.
Right.
I guess it was more of a appealing aesthetic. Step out through.
All right, guys. So now, took a good look at the mansion. Right up here now is actually a little like overlook spot. You guys will understand what I'm saying in a second. All right, so as we walk this way, you see we got a nice little fenced off portion. Check this out. Now, as always, this drop does not do justice on camera. Trust me when I say it, this is steep. This is definitely not something I'd want to fall down or have to climb up. got a nice stream going through right here too.
Okay, I retract my statement. That would not be my favorite spot. This would be my favorite spot.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of like in the woods here. You got this downhill look. And there is actually another trail down there. And it looks like a stream.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a creek down there. Creek or crick or whatever you want to call it from whatever part of the country you're from. I call it a creek.
I just wish cameras would do justice to how steep of a drop this is.
Exactly. Camera really does not do the justice to
that's a drop.
The steepness of this. And there's two walls. There's a stone wall going across here. Goes up and curves and goes that way. And then right down here is another one.
Alright guys, so as we were taking some cinematic shots for the intro, happened to hear some buzzing, and there's a drone up there. So we probably just completely photobombed somebody's shot, but that's okay, because I think it was a photographer guy who was here. But I was sitting in the parking lot for like an hour waiting for him, and I seen the guy come up here, and he's been back here for a good hour. So if he's just now putting the drone up, then that's kind of like his loss. Alright guys, so we just got done checking out the mansion, so now we're going to head back down to the trail and see what else is here. Alright guys, so these are the steps coming down from the mansion. And they're definitely beat up. But I'm going to go ahead and take you guys up here and let you see for yourselves. Alright guys, so right here you can see what's at the back of the mansion is these steps. Which are actually pretty nice. Kind of like rounded off and everything, but the integrity of them is definitely no longer there. As you can see how much is busted and worn away just from all the decay over time. See like how this has this here. Looks like something, maybe a light was mounted up there at one point. But over on this other side, you can see it's just totally collapsed and done with its purpose. It's a very nice outdoor staircase. There's a tree that came up. It just totally took life with the fence here. Thought that's something you guys might enjoy seeing. It's neat how nature just decides what it wants to do. Alright, now as we do head down this way, there are a few structures that we will be able to gain access to, and there's others that we will not be able to. So the ones that we can see the inside of, we'll gladly show you guys. The rest will be a outside tour similar to the mansion. Now right away though, there is this. I am kind of curious as to where this leads to. Didn't scope this out during my first time coming back here when I was checking it out to see, you know, if it was something worth filming or not. Sometimes I like to scout areas before I have all my gear and bring it out, just to be sure on what it is that I'm going to be looking at and kind of get a feel for the location. But it seems like this just kind of comes up to a dead end. I don't know if it's a dead end that... There's always been a dead end, but... Looks like for right now, maybe this tree completely uprooted as blocking what might have been more of a path. But there is actually a structure right down there. We have a boathouse. So it's time to turn around, go back down the trail that you just walked on. Let you guys go see that boathouse. You see RJ's taking his turn up there now. Heading back. Right there in front of us is the boathouse. To the left we have what's marked as a tennis court. I'm gonna show you guys that as well. So the only thing I see of it is just the outer frame, if that's even what it was for. I mean, it's hard to say. I really don't know why it's this old piping here, but if I let you guys see this sign right here, historic feature, tennis courts, danger, no trespassing. I don't really see what's dangerous about this, but I guess there at one point would have been a tennis court here, and this is just kind of what's left. I'm not really sure, to be honest. And so we've got something here. This goes back actually a little bit further than I realized it did. So we've got some form of structure right here. Yeah, this is all just mud. So I don't know if there would be like a pad down here for tennis, or if it's all just kind of taken by nature, and then this piping is just a an outside shell to mark off where it was so people would know the location. But again, supposedly tennis court. Okay, so actually where we just were with the uprooted tree actually would have brought us on top of this kiln right here. So that's actually where we were. So I wonder, I don't even think we got all the way to where we were on top of that, to be honest. But this is what, yeah, we stopped like about there, but this is what we were actually on top of.
So I don't know how far we were actually.
So again, historical feature, lime kiln. Danger, no trespassing. Okay, so we just got done looking at the kiln. RJ said he found steps. Actually, I think this is the other staircase that goes up to the mansion. Yeah, that's what I think this is. Let's go over and check it out.
There's some ruins up here.
Really?
Tricky to get to. Stone walls. Probably had something to do with the kiln or something.
Oh, look at that.
It's like a debris field, so I'm trying to make my way through it. Pretty much literally I was over there looking back and didn't even see that. So yeah, there was something back here eventually. I just couldn't see it from my vantage point.
Okay, and right there is where the tree uprooted. Fell over.
Oh, you know what? This might be the staircase going up to the house.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that makes sense. Steel pole, just like arched all the way back over to there. Probably a flagpole. That's probably what that was. Yeah, so this is a staircase going back up to that house where we were looking down. Yeah, look at this flagpole.
Oh yeah, it just like fell.
It didn't fall. Something did that. That's steep. No way. Something maybe it's
True.
landed on there or something. Because there's some damage here to the block. And damage over there, so maybe a tree fell on it. Yeah, the staircase is right up to that sun porch. Up at the house. What is that? Oh, it's a fire hose. I thought it was a snake skin. Like, that's a huge snake. Scared me a little. I thought that was a snake skin. It's a fire hose.
All right, so I'm not going to go all the way up. We already know what it looks like looking down. So there's no point to actually climb up that. I'm going to start making my way.
No fun.
So I'm going to make my way back
sense
down.
of adventure.
Aw. So I'm going to make my way back down here and get over to the boathouse. All right, now as promised, let's check out that boathouse. Alright guys, so right here as you can see we've got the boathouse. Now it's got a padlock on the front door, but actually if you come to the back, you see the side view of the structure. There's actually a opening, and this would have been where they launched the boats. And this is very, very clear water. Check that out. You guys can see straight down. So if you've ever been curious what's inside of a boathouse, don't worry, I'm going to show you. Okay guys. So you can see we've got some hooks. Oh, we got RJ in the hole over there. This is actually pretty cool. That's shaped right there, shaped just as if a boat could fit. another side over here, but that's got a window, and let's see. Ouch. That hurt. This tree's got some thorns on it. And definitely just got cut up pretty good. Looks like this is actually a shower. That's something. Like a bird's nest up top. Just a whole lot of debris. Walk back this way. There's another opening. Can't even see where I'm walking. This is like so deep. Back on the trail. Anyway, guys, there you have it. Boathouse. Oh man, yeah, guys. Fortunately, I don't really know if I. Oh, I did. Yeah, got a hole in my shirt. Probably a couple more too. So looks like I'll be heading over to my own merch shop to buy a new T-shirt. But yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Speaking of that, though, I've been doing very well with photos, and I've been adding a lot of new T-shirts, just like this one, where I have a nice photo on it inside of the merch shop. So if you're interested, link is always down below. You can go ahead and check that out. Not that I was intending on making a sales pitch right now, but considering I ripped my shirt, well, I'm kind of selling one to myself right now. But I do have a pretty good cut right there. It's not bleeding too bad. You can't really see it on camera, but there's a cut right there. A little bit of blood, nothing major. But yeah, that tree is definitely my arch enemy right now, so not doing that again. So if you do come here, be careful of the tree. So now we are just waiting for RJ to make his way over. Hopefully he don't get pulverized by the abusive and explorer hating tree, the evil tree of the pump house. And then we're gonna continue down that way, where there's like, it looks like it's a bunker. I'm not too sure what it is, but it looks like a bunker. It's very dark inside. We've got the O-Light, so again, link down below if you guys want something like this. But he's coming up here now, so we're going to head over that way. There's a nice little small waterfall that we're going to check out, and then we're going to be able to see that spot. Did you get attacked by the explorer hating tree?
What?
The explorer hating tree?
I don't know. I got attacked by a lot of shit.
Dude, I have a fucking cut here.
Oh, no, I didn't get that.
I got my shirt ripped. Dude, there.
Oh, the picker one. The one with the
Yeah.
picker? No, I saw it and I walked right around it.
See that? He was smart. He avoided the confrontation with the tree.
I won.
Alright guys, so continuing our walk. I actually have a really nice waterfall right here. And again, you guys can see just how clear all this water is. You can look straight down and see everything. It's actually a little bit deep. Not too deep, but it's definitely deep. Probably come up to my knees. This is pretty cool. Right to the side of the waterfall, there's a gate just kind of hanging there, and whatever this beam would have been used for. But we have a dark, shadowy pit of hell over here. Don't know what's in there. but it's dark. Needless to say, we're about to find out. Well, needless to say, it's not as interesting as I thought, but I'm glad I know about this now, because if I would have been up there, this is something that you probably would have fell through.
Probably a well house or something for the house. Some piping in here. Yeah, this is probably where the house got its water supply. That would explain the hydrants up there that say no fire department use.
Alright guys, so we're on top of where we just came out of, and as you can see right here is the first hole that was going down inside, and over here we've got the other hole. I don't know what this one is. What's this? Oh, okay. So here's actually a valve, and then right there up top going that way is where the mansion is, because as you guys can see right over there, there's the staircase going up. So this is kind of going in the direction of the mansion, so I'm going to definitely assume and say this is correct what RJ said, that this is how it's got its water supply. Alright guys, so we're a little bit further up the trail. I'm going to look up, give you guys an example on how steep that drop was. That's that walkway, little platform up there where we were looking down. Now as you can see, that's a pretty nice drop. Anyway, onward with our adventure. Alright guys, so we're walking along our path. Right there behind these trees is what remains of a pump house. Now I don't believe that it's accessible, but we are going to get close to it and see if it is. It is, guys. Creepy looking pump house. You guys can see coming up around actually is stairs. Not a hole. Can't see anything, it was just wood. Nuts. Got excited for a second.
See anything?
It's just wood blocking. The only bad thing is the company is in here now starting to mow the grass. Good note, pretty much done. So I think, we're about to find out anyway, but I think you guys have seen everything that we're going to be showing you in this video, hopefully. Alright guys, I'm back at the pump house. I have the GoPro with me. I'm going to detach it and actually stick it right down in that hole and see if we can see anything that's inside. Think we could actually get closer?
Oh, try it.
I want to pet it.
So Alan, how close did you get
Zoom in shot here right now. This is so cool. We're this close. That is awesome. One with nature. Ouch, that hurt. That stabbed me. How are they eating this? There's like thorns in this. Oh, I was trying to show interest in the bush, so that way they didn't think I had interest in them, so I could hopefully get up and pet them. I definitely don't have any interest in the bush that just stabbed me. This is so cool. Deer. Deer. Like, it's a real deer. It's so close. This is freaking nuts. This is the coolest thing ever. That is so cool. So yeah guys, I basically just keep going bush to bush, so that way I show interest in the bush. I'm not trying to alarm them. So far it seems like they're trying to keep distance, but they're not. Well, the males aren't attacking me, the females kind of keeping an eye out on me, but they're just watching, but they're not doing anything like harmful. Kind of afraid of being rammed by the horns of a deer, honestly, but I want to pet one. I'm determined to pet one. Can I feed you? Oh, he's pooping. Nice. Can I feed you? Yeah. Mmm, tasty. No, I think that one is a male, actually, that I thought was a female. I think it is. Because I'm noticing that I'm like closer up. Looks like it has itty bitty antlers sticking up. Yeah. So they're all males. Okay. Look at them. That is so cool. Well guys, unfortunately I don't think I'm going to be able to pet them. I really don't want to bother them too much and make them afraid of people. Again, it seems like they're trying to maintain their social distancing, but they're not skittish. So I want to thank everybody for coming along and meeting my newly found deer friends. Kind of lost RJ in the mix of this, so just make sure you guys check out his channel. I'll leave everything linked down below and see his video for this. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. The apocalypse.